In 1950, India qualified for the FIFA World Cup. They never played a single match. For decades, everyone was told the same reason, and that reason was completely false. This is what actually happened. India were drawn into an Asian qualifying group with Burma and the Philippines. Then something strange happened. Every other team withdrew. India qualified for the World Cup without playing a single qualifying match. To this day, it remains the closest India has ever come to a men's World Cup. Here's the legend you have probably heard: FIFA banned India from playing barefoot, so India refused to go. It's a great story. It's been repeated for over 70 years, but it's not true. The myth had a real origin. 2 years earlier, at the London Olympics, India played France in their first ever international match. Several players competed barefoot, with their feet heavily taped. India lost 2-1, but the British press was fascinated. India's captain, Talimeren, reportedly summed it up: "We play football in India, whereas you play football." But here's the problem with the barefoot theory: wearing boots wasn't mandatory in FIFA's equipment regulations until 1953. 3 years after the World Cup, India skipped, and India kept playing barefoot at the 1952 Helsinki Olympics with no objection from anyone. The second theory is money. Sending a team to Brazil would cost the All India Football Federation an estimated 1 lakh rupees, serious money in 1950. But that problem got solved. State associations stepped up. Bengal's IFA offered 25,000 rupees, Maharashtra around 15,000, Mysore 10,000. FIFA promised to help too. So, what actually happened? 10 days before the tournament, the AIFF sent a cable withdrawing India, citing disagreement over team selection and insufficient practice time. The deeper truth is simpler and sadder. Indian officials didn't think the World Cup mattered. They considered the Olympics more important and chose to save their resources for 1952. India were drawn in a group with Italy, Sweden, and Paraguay. Italy were traveling in mourning, having lost 8 players in a team tragedy the year before. This was an Indian side that would win Asian Games gold the very next year. Nobody knows what would have happened. That's exactly what makes it haunt Indian football. A strong World Cup showing in 1950 might have done for Indian football what 1983 did for Indian cricket: turned a passion into a national obsession. Instead, India has never qualified again, 75 years and counting. They were stopped by a ruling They were stopped by rule about booths. They were stopped by a committee that didn't think it was worth the trip. Subscribe for more stories behind the sports you love.